little bit of searching for a place here in Mawlynnong, and we finally reached here. It's a beautiful village. We haven't done much exploring here. We intend to do that, and yeah, it was about an hour's ride, an hour 15 minutes from Darang, from where we were yesterday, and it was an easy ride. It was a fascinating ride through the countryside, literally, with the border on one side. Now we're leaving from this little tropical place called Darang here in southern Meghalaya. We start a new day, we start a new ride to a new destination today, and today's journey is to Mawlynnong, which is reputed to be Asia's cleanest village. This little patch is about 500 meters or so. It's a bad one. So we're going to be really easy and cautious on this one. We're just on the peripheral of India and Bangladesh border. If you can spot it on the map, there's a huge line that divides India and Bangladesh. We're running right parallel to it. And as we ride through this road, we can see a lot of Bangladesh influence here as well. Look at the amount of tourist cars here parked on the side of the road. Look at the amount of people, man, lined up. Now the road that we have taken today, it's a little bit different from what Google suggests you in the first place. Now, if you see on the map, I'll just try and show it to you. There's this yellow line, which is the Asian Highway number 2, which is the main highway that also leads to Mawlynnong. But I met this dude at the campsite yesterday who suggested that I take the other road instead, because this is the route that he took. He said it's a very scenic road. The only reason why Google doesn't suggest it is because it's apparently 1 minute slower. So we take his advice and we stay on this road. The good thing about this road already is that it runs parallel to Bangladesh border all the way. So if you see here again, I'll show it to you on the map. There's a black line that you can see just beside the river where it says India. There are all these border security forces camped on my left, and it's understandable why they're here, because they're right next to the border. So there's a lot of them that I've already come across. But it already looks like a nice green ride today. Now the funny thing about this ride today here is that I did not intend or plan on this to happen. I did not plan to ride across the international border, even if it's just Bangladesh, I mean. But it's a nice feeling, of course. I never planned on doing this while I'm in Meghalaya, but here I am doing it. I never imagined in all my life that I take my bike across the country, ride on a road lined with palm trees, Bangladesh on my left, India on my right. But that's the beauty of traveling, and that's the beauty of leaving some things to be, not planning everything, every route end to end. Having, a devised overall plan is always a good thing, but I feel over planning sort of kills the whole prospect of you discovering new joys, and this is one of those joys. This is Bangladesh on the left, India on the right. What a weird sight. What a weird sight. What a fascinating experience. There's another country on the left which is breathing the same air. But it's just that it's another territory. So a little bit of searching for a place here in Mawlynnong, and we finally reached here. It's a beautiful village. We haven't done much exploring here. We intend to do that, but as good as the ride was, we entered the village. There's a entrance fee that we paid, about $100. I think that was for the bike. We searched a few homestays around the area. Some were full, some were charging a bomb. We finally found a small, cute little place for ourselves. You see that? This is where we parked up. We've got a nice little parking spot for ourselves right next to where we're planning to stay. That's the spot. We climbed this set of stairs and there's just one single room here. The place is called Seta Stay Inn. We climb a bit of these nifty stairs and we got ourselves into this cute little room. Not a huge place, but a very clean place. The best thing is that bike is parked right next to me, so I can always have an eye over it. Looks like a safe place. Now that we're here, we're planning to do a little bit of exploring here. We plan to see a couple of sites in and around. So yeah, we'll head out. We'll see what this village has on offer. We'll see how clean the cleanest village in Asia apparently is. Looks a lot clean. And yeah, we'll see what we can make do of our time here. Good morning from an all new day here in Mawlynnong. We've got a little visitor checking our bike out. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's just rising in front of us, warming up the bike as well, thankfully. We had a very comfortable sleep last night. So we stayed here after 3 days of camping, and it was a much needed break for us, to be frank. Today we're gonna check out one place here in Mawlynnong that we did not check out yesterday, just to avoid a little bit of crowds. There's a living root bridge here, one of the several living root bridges in Meghalaya, and we'll pack up the bike, we'll head there, we'll check out that place, and then we'll move further.
God's own garden. Well, that is the phrase often associated with Mawlynnong. The greenery, the streams, the palms, and the picture-perfect Khasi background. But perhaps the most famed spot here is the now-hit Living Root Bridge. The bridge was created by weaving the roots of the Ficus elastica tree around a framework, and this process was carried out by a number of Khasi generations over a long period of time. These living root bridges are the highlight of the traditional Khasi architecture, which was once instrumental for the villagers in the steep valleys and mountains to connect with the other side of the land. The beauty of these living root bridges is that they were built in harmony with nature and get even stronger as they grow older. After admiring the bridge, you can also take a dip in the cool waters of the river, or maybe do some butterfly spotting of your own. What a magical introduction to the marvel of root bridges in the apparent cleanest village of Asia, here in Mawlynnong. And in that case, I can only get more excited for where I'm headed next.